Listen, the weirdest thing just happened. You remember in yesterday's vlog where I showed my grill covering flew off? Oh, go on, what that's so? What's happening here? Look at this. Oh my days. My thing blew off last night. Gonna have to find it right now. For my grill, the covering flew off. I guess the wind was terrible last night. I was just pulling up inside the yard and I saw it through the fence. I'm like, what is that black thing? Come, let me show you. These are the fence. If you're standing straight like this, you cannot see it. But because I'm driving now, that's where my thing is. Look now. I saw it through the fence like that. So, how am I gonna get it? I'm not gonna buy a new one. Here we go. Huh? Voila, me soak up. You say?
Can you say hi?
Pardon me? Welcome. You wanna say hi? So Jamir wants to say hi.
Okay, so at first recess, we got a privilege to be at recess. We go out at recess before the bell rings. We got that privilege, but some people were playing around, so they got on the wall until the bell rang, and so I didn't really get to play with them.
Oh, cause they weren't behaving themselves.
Yeah, so they got on the wall until the bell rang.
Oh.
So I had to wait till the bell rang, but it was only a little time left, so I couldn't find them, and I didn't really get to play with anybody.
Oh.
Because I couldn't find any of my friends.
That was just one recess. So I have a big question to ask you.
What?
Why were you being so nice this morning?
But how nice?
Like you woke up, I took you out of bed, I put you in the couch as usual. You woke up, you went to the bathroom, you pee without me have to telling you to go pee. You started to brush your own teeth. Like you were just being good. That's just weird. Like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's what I want you to do every day.
Because that's why I was staying up for a long time. And also, I got scared in the room because it was so dark. It was so dark and stuff, so I got scared. And when that happened, I went in the room, but also I remembered what I did when I was about to go to bed. I said, okay, I'm gonna stay up. Like, I'm gonna go to sleep for a second, after wake up, go to sleep for a second. And I did that. When I did it, the next day I had a lot of energy, because it's like you sleep and you get up, you sleep and you get up. And then when you sleep and you get up and you sleep and you get up, I have energy in a way. And after, I was kind of tired, but I still had a lot of energy.
So I say
and then I said, okay, now I can do it. Now I can do this.
So normally in the morning time you don't have that much energy, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Well, you get at least 10 hours of sleep every night. So how you don't have energy?
Because I'm just so cozy in the bed, and then I get up and you pick me up, and I can't even move, because I didn't even realize I can't even move because how weak I am.
Okay. Well, I'm not saying I want you to wake up every night so that you can have energy in the morning, because I want you to get like a straight sleep throughout the night. But if you could wake up every morning and be as good as this morning, my day will be as great as today every day. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, big up yourself. This morning was very good. You went to the bathroom without me saying go pee first.
Did you tell
Brush
mommy?
your teeth, yeah.
You tell mommy
And
that.
she said you were acting strange. You came in the room and you closed the door for her. You hugged her. You like what? Like I know you do these things, but I normally in the morning I'd have to say. But what? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just feel like it. I just feel like it because I had so much energy, so I just feel like it.
Okay. Some brother and I.
Oh yeah, because then I closed the door because I had energy, so I closed the door for her.
Oh. All right. So wait, what were you saying before I interrupted you? Sorry. What were you saying?
I was saying I did that because I had a lot of energy, and because I had energy, I could do things that I never did before.
Oh.
When I wake up in the morning, so I want to do good things when I wake up.
Okay.
So I close the door and everything.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Well, that goes to show that you know how to make great gestures and good gestures. You just don't do them because you're tired. Is that what you're saying? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Time to go upstairs.
Okay,
all right, so that's the tale of the day, Jamir day, and how his morning was. Let's go.
Did the camera see all of that when I was going and stuff?
This morning?
Yeah.
No, I didn't record it this morning.
Alright, so I read you guys' comments the other day and you guys said you would like to see more recipes from me. So I'm going to give you guys a really quick dinner or even lunch you guys can make for your kids or just for yourself. So this recipe I'm going to show you, this is something my mom's made for me and my family growing up. It was one of the easiest meals to make. Not a lot of work you have to put into it, and it's delicious. So all you need for this is ground beef and some vegetables and rice for the side, right? Rice and ground beef and some vegetables to go in the ground beef. So what I did, I got club size ground beef. I'm not gonna use all of this because I don't need to use all that. So, and look at the price. This is really good. This is heavy. Look at it compared to my hand. Like, it's heavy. Heavy. Oh, I took off the nails. Update. Let me update you guys. I took off the nails. I couldn't do it. I tried. I was actually going to get it done yesterday, but I changed my mind. Because it just, I don't know, it's unsanitary to me. Like, I had to be cleaning it underneath it every single time. And before I cook, I just felt uncomfortable. So, yeah, I took off the nails. I'm not putting it back on. So, let's start. So, we got ground beef. And then I cut up a bunch of vegetables. I got carrots, mushroom, and a bunch of other vegetables. And I'll show you guys. So I got like this really good pot right here. It's good and it maintains heat. So just add a little bit of oil. You don't even have to add any if you don't want. But I'm gonna add just a little bit. The stove's gonna be on about 4. I love putting thyme in my oil. Usually garlic too. But I'm gonna let that wait. I'm gonna put the garlic in afterwards. Yes, I'm gonna put that in. Let the flavor go into the oil. Place the ground beef into the pot. It'll spring its own oil because ground beef is usually oily. I got lean ground beef, so it's not that oily. So that's why I added the so that's why I added a bit of oil too. So you're gonna continue to break this apart and add the seasonings you want. I'll show you what these seasonings I add into it. But first, let me show you what I did with this. So I'll give you guys a tip.
Oh no!
Why are you sneaking?
I get chef tips. Oh,
stop. Okay, anyways. So this is something.
Chef tip of the day.
Hey, Hotcha, can you go?
Dad.
You're so annoying. So let me give you a tip. So the leftover ground beef, instead of putting in the freezer fat and thick like this is what you do. Okay? This is what you do. You press it down so it's flat, so it's easier to defrost. I think Hot Chef taught me that one. Pretty sure it was him. So I'm gonna show you. So you take it and you just squeeze it down. Flatten it. So when it's time to defrost is in no time. No time. So I'm gonna add all-purpose seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of cayenne pepper, oyster sauce, and a little bit of ketchup. That's all I put in there. And you just do to your taste how flavorful you want it to be. So I put it in while it's cooking. I leave it on like 5 or 6 while it's cooking. This takes no more than 20 minutes because ground beef cooks really fast. 20-30 minutes. The rice has already been cooked from earlier. Onion powder. Oops. I need to fill it up. We're gonna add some black pepper. Just a little bit. You don't need that much. Can't put the cayenne pepper anyways. Gonna add like 2 pimentos, 2 or 3, whatever comes out. Oh, that was 5. A little bit more. I have to be using different all-purpose seasoning because Hot Chef didn't make his concoction. It's just really good. Garlic powder. Yeah, yeah. What is your brother doing, John? I hope you're not too aggressive. Best not. My favorite oyster sauce, and it makes it taste so good. So sweet, baby. Add a little bit more. And just a little bit of ketchup. Like a tablespoon. Alright, so let me show y'all. Alright, so all the seasonings in there, and I'm gonna mix up everything. Do it from now before it all turns brown, so then it like stays, the flavor soaks into the meat. Oh, you guys probably wondering why I have nails on this one. So I usually cook with this hand, like washing rice and stuff. I didn't get the chance to do this hand, so that's why. I'm gonna do this hand later. Take both nails off. You can add browning to this, but I'm not gonna do that. If you like the chunks, you don't have to break it up as much. But if you don't like chunks, you're gonna have to keep breaking up as it cooks. I like the chunks, but Adrian's not really a fan of the chunks, so gotta work with what? Gotta compromise. So tiny chunks in it. Tiny chunks. Okay, so I'm gonna let that cook for a bit more, about 5 more minutes before I put the vegetables in. And then when I put the vegetables in, I'll let it cook for another 5 minutes. And I'll show you the results. But this, like I was telling you, this meal is so easy. So easy. And this is something you can make, like I said, quick and fast. I'm going to my mom's right now. So I'm going to be gone for like 2 hours. So I might be back by 7 o'clock-ish. So I don't want to come home and cook, right? So I said, okay, I cooked the rice earlier before I jumped in the shower. And then I came out of the shower. I'm like, let me just do the ground beef. And then turn off the stove. And then if Adrian wants to take food while we're gone, if Adrian wants to take food while we're gone, he can do that. And then when I come home, I just give Jameer his food, bathe him, put him to bed. Right? Like, it's easy. And this is another tip too. Another tip. If you're going out and you don't want to go out, if you're going out and you don't want to come home and cook before you leave. It's so much better. My mom, she usually does that. Like if we when we're younger, if we're going out for a while, or she knows we have plans for the day, she just cook early in the morning, put down the food, keep the food on the stove, turn off the stove, everything, and then we go out, and when we come home, food's ready. It's just easier. Like, sometimes you see your parents do stuff, you're like, why do you do this? Because it makes more sense. Trust me. Do those things. And then when you don't have to spend money when you go out. Simple. So I cooked the rice earlier. So I'm gonna add the vegetables quickly. So I just added, I cut up onions pretty big. I cut up white onion, red onion. I cut up some green peppers, mushroom, and garlic. Cut them in big chunks because you want the vegetables to be visible, and you want to keep them kind of crunchy too. It makes the meal better. You can add frozen veggies as well. If you don't want to do all this, and you can just add the frozen veggies. I'm gonna also add some frozen veggies, frozen green beans, string beans, whatever you call it. I'm gonna add that as soon as it's done, and then turn off the stove and let it simmer. Okay, so the vegetables are cooking down in the ground beef, and we're gonna allow that to cook down for about 4 minutes before I add the string beans. When I add the string beans, I'm turning off the stove, I'm keeping the lid on, and then it's done, because the string beans are frozen and it only takes like 3 minutes for it to go to be cooked. It only takes 2 minutes for it to be cooked, so there's no point in me overcooking it. And this pot retains heat, and so the vegetables will cook same way. And I don't want to overdo the vegetable, making it soggy. Nah, we're not into that. Comment below if you ever tried a dish like this, rice and ground beef. I always see my mom making it when I was growing up, but I found out, well, I think it was last year, that's actually a very popular Korean dish, rice and ground beef. So my mom just added her little Jamaican twist to it, and then I introduced to Adrian, and then to Jameer, and now soon to Ajari. Yeah. So I'll show you guys that soon. And then I'm gonna go to my mom's. It's 5 o'clock and it is pitch black outside. I don't like going out sometimes when it's this dark, especially with the baby. But it's okay. My mom's only like 5-minute drive for me, so I'm gonna go there and do that. But on another note, I love the support. The comments have been amazing. If you guys haven't checked out the last 2 videos, make sure you go check out the last 2 videos. Me and Adrian react to old videos of ourselves, not old videos, old photos of ourselves. Photos that we like never seen or forgotten of each other, so we just look at them and react to them. It was a pretty dope video, so you guys check it out, comment, let us know what else you guys like to see in that sense, if you guys like those videos. And comment on this video too. Comment so we can reply back to you. We love the comments, we love talking to you guys.
And subscribe to the team.
And subscribe.
Watch your life if you're not gonna subscribe.
Don't listen to him. You guys subscribe. If you're not like, if you're watching, you're not subscribed. Why? Why? What's the point? Turn on your notification bell. Keep up to date. We're gonna be posting a lot, you guys. Trust me.
You see, if you're not subscribed, anytime we go up on vacation and do all of the nice things in the tropics and all of them Caribbean countries, we are gonna left you at the airport. But if you subscribe, you can find some room in our bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. AKA the camera. The camera in our bag we can carry it. But if you don't subscribe, I left you at the airport. I understand. Subscribe.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Okay, he's editing the video. Mr. Editor.
No,
Listen, I'm soon gonna be editing again. I used to edit some videos, but I stopped. But I'll be editing again. I'll be more involved, and I love that you guys love seeing me in the videos. It's been hard. Like, I don't know, when you have low self-esteem or you're just uncomfortable with yourself, it's hard to go on camera. But I think like like while I was pregnant, I kind of like, when I was pregnant, I started doing more self-care and like really thinking about my age, even though I'm not old. I'm only in my 20s. So I was thinking about my age and stuff. I'm like, I don't want to live like this for the rest of my life. I'm being so free, making fear take over, you know. So I'm like, nah, I'm done this. When I had a Jari, like it's just like this whole thing like lifted off of me. It's like, you need to just be you. Show your kids that don't let fear take over and they can do whatever they want, you know. So I had to be that example and push forward and do what I want to do, and I want to put myself out there and let you guys know who I am. And this is the start. Yes sir. Okay, let me finish showing you what I'm doing. We're just gonna add the string beans and we're done. So some whole green beans. There's only a little bit. There's only a little, so I'm just gonna put the whole thing. Gotta get them dark greens in. The heat's fogging it up, so get these dark greens in. And then we're done. Finito. If you want to make it a bit sweeter, you can add more oyster sauce and ketchup. But this is perfect. Jam loves this meal. With the rice, amazing. So yeah, there you go. Oh, Jameer, when I said that, I heard Jameer say, "You sure about that?" As in, like, your family won't like it. Whatever, you guys will like it. Oh, you were talking to me? Don't give him nothing to eat, eh? Nah, I'll give him a bowl of air. All right, so I'm gonna end up right here. I showed you guys how to make that ground beef dinner. I'm gonna go to my mom's now. I may show some clips, I don't know. I just like going to my mom's just to chill with her, so I don't know if I'm gonna record anything. But if I do, I'll put in this video. And yeah, that's a quick dinner. I'll see you guys soon.
You have to work